town of, where are we, you guys? Ausfeld. Thank you, Gretchen, very much.
Hey, wait.
Here's a city. We're all hungry, so we're going for munchies.
Style Germany. What? This is from the town this morning. Michelle. Hi, Mom and Dad. We're in Ausfeld or something like that. We're having fun. Bye now. Bye now.
Yeah.
Okay, then we just move on to the bus. Okay,
Relax.
Okay, Cole.
Okay, we are at our first hotel stop in what town?
Wilderman Hearts.
Wilderman Hearts. This is our beautiful view out our hotel room, which Missy is showing you right now. There's a few kids downstairs that are on our tour.
I can't see through this one.
Flowers are beautiful here. We are in a huge forest, like in a valley. It's kind of like the Wisconsin Dells. This is where we are.
And here's the other
And she goes
part.
like this. She goes like this. She goes,
Hi, Bob.
I'm like, hello.
I just have one thing to say. This is what the hotels look like. Think what the youth hostels are going to look like.
We're ready for Holiday Inn, Mom and Dad.
No kidding. This is the first stop on the second day, Quildenberg. I don't know if you can see this clearly, but all the houses are leaning because they're so old. No, it should.
Oh, there you go.
This is, well, right now the video camera seems to be working, and it hasn't all day. Oh no, there it is. It is the bad.
Of the 18th century, so quite a while ago, when Johann Sebastian Bach came here to Leipzig, and here he came here in this position as the choir director. And here, at this place, now this house is newer. That's not the original old building, but here used to be an old school. And this was the St. Thomas School, and Johann Sebastian Bach was the director of the school. And the school had a very famous choir, a boys' choir. And
This is the St. Thomas Kirke, in case you didn't hear that.
That's, I'm sure, used to be beautiful stained glass, and then, it was probably bombed during the war, and now they just replaced it with. They're so good here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It must be up there, yeah. I bet that's the original organ still.
I doubt they would change that.
Right.
I'm going to get a picture of that.
Upside down.
This is where Bach is.
I'm going to come where you are, Randy. There's not enough room.
This altar was taken from another church that the Communist Party burned down because they didn't like it, and placed here in St. Thomas. It is Wednesday, June 23rd, I think it is, and we sind in Leipzigstadt. In English, we are standing in the city of Leipzig in the town square, and that was St. Thomas Kirke that we just went through, known for Bach's performances.
University of Leipzig, when I spoke about this church when the communists blew up, and it's interesting to know that the Leipzig University is the second oldest university for quite a while, and later on the city bought it, and it's a museum and a concert hall. So today there is a lot of reconstruction. When you come into Leipzig, you can see this black tower from all sides, and it reminds this battle, and there are several IDs pictured in this monument. I think we have a few minutes time to leave.
This is a monument in honor of Napoleon and one of the wars that were fought here from that time period.
What is it?
There are crypts all around here and all the way over here in memorial for all of those who lost their lives.
And what war?
We're still in Leipzig, and as you can see how black everything is through the whole city. It's because we're in East Germany and the coal was so bad that they've been using everything here is yucky, but they're constructing everything, so it's getting better. This is a Russian Orthodox church that they built in memorial for the War of Nations. We're still in Leipzig.
Well, I think we stop for a minute here, and we will let the other group in first. There are only a few people, so maybe we can go already. But I think we need to
All
wait
the
until the
gold
other
is real gold.
out of the wall. This is icon. It's called Nicholas Arch. So it's very special for Russian churches to have such a wall with this icon, and or with these pictures of holy men. And every picture has its special place. The Russian Orthodox Christian knows exactly which picture is for which saint. I don't know the more. Just this big one lower part, this lower row. You have the Virgin Mary with Jesus, and then you have the icon of Christ. That's a copy of the very famous icon. And then you have and this icon is interesting. The second from the wall, that's Alexei, and he is the one thing who gave the name to this church, and that's the thing. And usually here in the background, that's a typical for Russian Orthodox. A Russian Orthodox service takes very long, and it's very intense music. There's a lot of chanting during the service, and they take some, and then there's a lot of chanting. It lasts 2 hours long. It's very interesting to see that. And then they worship these icons or this picture. That's Russian Orthodox. It's empty, and in the Easter service they open it as a symbol for resurrection. So this was
This one is for you. A Politiker in Deutschland. East Deutschland on top of it.
At the inner campus of the Leipzig University, there are several different faculties in here. And I already mentioned the sad story that they blow up a church that belonged to this university complex. And this church actually was at the place where this place used to be this Gothic church. And yeah, that's a pretty sad story that they blew it up. And there was a lot of talking about this again in May of this year, because this in May 30, it was a 25-year anniversary that they blow up this church, so 25.
We're in East Germany, still in Leipzig, showing Kurt the cars and traffic. I think that's the St. Nicholas Kirche. I'm trying to show you the license plates. They're pretty wild. If I can find one. Oh, wait a minute. Soviets left, that there were only 3 types of cars in 3 different colors, and now there's even some Dodges and Fords. Oh, and Kurt, the taxis are Mercedes. I was wrong earlier. This, oops, I forgot it was on. is the St. Nikolai Kirke. However, you're getting a terrible shot because I'm way too close. And
Graffiti on the wall, Misty.
I will, right now actually.
Okay, what we're looking at here is German graffiti. It says capitalism equals racism equals the appearance of democracy, and someone just walked in front of me, but we're dealing with it. Now we look over here. Wait, do I zoom in like this? Yeah. And it says Jesus plus German Chancellor Kohl are the devil. Very nice, right in front of a church, isn't it?
This is the inside of the beautiful in here, in case you can't tell. Es sehr schön. There's Valerie and Nicole. These are some of the incredible paintings on the altar of the church. This church is where all the demonstrations in order to form a republican or democracy form of government all started. In the city of Leipzig, and then they all had their meetings here in the Kirche. When our tour guide talked to us about it on the bus, it was so moving. She was almost in tears. It was just incredible as she talked about the demonstration that was here in Leipzig and how when the wall came down and what an incredible experience it was. This church is so incredibly beautiful, as you can see. How this stayed so nice in the rest of Eastern Germany, so yeah, I don't know. In Leipzig still. Nicole is going to show you her prize
These are my
purchase.
Jesus sandals.
Jesus
Obviously,
sandals.
Maybe I like them, and I'm planning to wear them every day.
That's the sign. Schön. Jane.
Wunderbar. That's enough.
This is Valerie as soon as she is out of the Deutschland hair place.
And das ist Beth.
Yeah, vergiss
Mit her
Beth
haircut. Wunderbar.
Got a city map and seen that we are, and this area people lived here by the end of the 19th century. We'll see a whole collection of that stuff all over West Berlin. It up and try to get used to them. Famous people like Marlene Dietrich, Bertolt Brecht, and a dome on top, and in between the domes on the other buildings you found all kinds of decorations, sculptures, obelisks, and so on. Okay, the name of a Jewish family which got disowned under the Nazis. Kempinski is the very first-class hotel here on Kurfürstendamm. People say it's so first-class that even the employees tipped each other. Inhabitants of this city love to give nicknames. The broken tooth is a symbol of German history of the past 100 years or so. The exaggerated grandiosity of the empire that literally went to pieces. That is what this ruin stands for. surrounded by the new buildings of the church made out of 20,000 glass plates in 1961, and that stands for a new moderate post-war beginning in Germany. So it's quite a deliberate contrast, if you like. Complex, coming up on the left-hand side now, that's the Europe Center, the largest shopping and amusement area under one roof in Berlin. Entertainment in there, not just cabaret. The Berliners call it the Wiggling Worms here to the left. Also on that wasteland right in front of us. And this big wound, this kind of clash in the heart of Berlin was brought about by the board. To that in a few moments. We just have to go around 8. The only city gate left that was built 200 years ago. It was not built as a checkpoint, as some tourists already asked me. On the left-hand side, this is a memorial to commemorate the 20 million Soviet citizens who died during World War II. 20 million of them were killed during World War II. This memorial was once guarded by Soviet soldiers until the reunification of the two Germanys. And British soldiers guarded the Russians, till this was still West Berlin, the British sector, and strip. And there wasn't just a wall, there were at least 2 walls, and in between the 2 walls was that border strip that you see all over here, with mines in the earth, with electrified fences, the barbed wires, the soldiers patrolling up and down, and the watchtowers with the snipers. Those were the gardens to the left, behind the government buildings and the chancellery and so on. You see, right? It was just concrete stilts put together, one next to the other. So this was a dead end here within East Berlin, where we are now, dead end street. On Goering's, one of the top Nazis. It's a huge building. You'll see it when we turn around the corner. It takes all the long... You see this big Nazi building. It's typical of the architecture of that time. And if you look straight ahead, you see the modern buildings are already in the west. So the wall didn't go straight through the city, but followed the district or borough borders. Completely abandoned here since everything else was removed and destroyed. On the empty area to the right where the grass grew much, after the war, the intact houses are left. Tanks ever confronted each other. You see a bit of the interior wall left in front of us, a watchtower. It's kind of an open-air museum. The photographs show you here how it looked like 4 years ago. That was entirely rebuilt by the early 80s. So they did not only build ugly new buildings, but also rebuilt very beautifully old places. The French cathedral to the left, and in front of us, that's the so-called, the French one is the one in front of us, and to the left, that's the German cathedral. German cathedral to the left in front of us, the French cathedral. In between the churches, the old Schauspielhaus, which was the Royal Theatre.
I don't believe I just cut that part off.
The Schauspielhaus, the Royal Theatre to the left, was built in opened in 1823, and the typical classicist Prussian style. The architect was Schinkel. He was very famous by the beginning of the 19th century. The churches were older. They were built around 1700 in the Baroque style. And if you look at the stones in the theater building, some of them are older and darker. They are the original stones that were used for the rebuilding. On occasion of Berlin's 750th anniversary, this full church, as we can see, they wouldn't do this these days for...
Oh my god, this is so weird taking pictures like this.
Ingenious 19th century architect. Did a lot of urban planning here in Berlin. The building to the right, these long fabric things along the scaffolding to show us a model of the Royal Palace of Berlin, which was gone during the air raids. And for 100 days during this summer, we will have this, model here this fake palace. Just to give us, on the corner to the left, you see completely rebuilt from scratch on, by the way. After old sketches and photographs, they did this.
Wow, look at
And
this.
it's called the St. Nicholas Quarter, with St. Nicholas Church, the oldest church or oldest building of Berlin of the 13th century. There was just a ruin of the church left, and around it was nothing, so that these buildings that look so old aren't really old. They're just 10 years old or so, 12 at max. Looking to the right, you see a big gray building in there already.
What did you say this building was?
Front of us to the left, we see the TV tower, the fourth highest tower in the world. It's 365 meters high.
I think it's the old government
It's
building.
called the Trubius Paragus in the city.
City Hall.
This is the Berlin Cathedral.
There you go.
It was just
this is the Berlin
re-inaugurated
Cathedral, the
last week or something.
Protestant main church, principal church of Berlin, and the Brandenburg state around Berlin. And as I said, to the left was the palace. If we cross the street here and you look past the cathedral to the right, you'll see at the end of the street the old National Gallery. So this is the
Crown Princess Palace.
Give me one. That's a nice shot.
all of this was rebuilt after will become the central war of the most famous Prussian king. I guess you're familiar with the term Prussia. Germany, as a state, did not exist for a long time. It was subdivided into a lot of little kingdoms and dukedoms and so on, and Prussia was one of the major kingdoms out of it. The state opera under the linden trees. Again, this boulevard is the main street of Berlin under the linden trees, leading from the palace toward the Brandenburg Gate. The building in front of us to the left, and if you look behind the opera, that is behind you to the left, is the main Catholic church in Berlin. Arranged the way they looked like before the war, with the fountains. Down, it caught fire, and that was only...
This is the remains of the inside of the wall, and there are dates for all the years that it was up.
Don't you guys think it's weird that the
And
wall...
it ends finally in 1989.
It seemed like it couldn't come down. Like you couldn't go near it, like it was forbidden.
This is the Reich building from the back. This is where the wall used to be, and on all these crosses are names of people who died trying to get over the wall, and it's a memorial. Here's the girls walking, but this building is the old Reich building. It burnt down 4 months after Hitler came into power, and he used it to his advantage, the tour guide said, to tell everyone that the left wings had set it on fire in order to get everyone over to believe in his point of view, since 1/3 of the population voted for the Communist Party. They're waving me over now, but where I'm walking is the wall used to be just in front of me, and it's all empty here because the wall used to be here, and they still don't have anything here yet, but it will be a square. Das ist meine Firmenchen. Guten Tag, Alice. Guten Tag, Alice.
Hi, Todd.
Are you having a good time in Berlin?
Yeah.
What has been your favorite so far?
The little people I bought. Checkpoint Charlie.
And this is where the wall was. We were standing
We
right
are
where the
standing
wall
right
was.
here. Can you
Isn't that
believe it?
incredible? And, gee guys, what's special about today anyways?
Us is Nicole's birthday.
Yay!
Hello, all. What we are getting right here is people selling things on the street. And I'm not sure, this is more for Curdles and Ralphie Poo. I'm not really sure if they can see, but we always wondered if there were colored people in Europe, and uh-oh, here they are. So, my point of this little story is that they can kind of speak German, but they also speak English. And at the last stop we made at one of these, we swindled them down. So they're just basically peddling the stuff here. So we're kind of having trouble distinguishing if it's real or if it's fake. But other than that, we are standing right in front of the gate, which I'm going to move now to get a better view.
This is the Brandenburg Gate that we saw from the other side. This is the gateway. The chariot faces East Berlin, the opposite way is west, and it's welcoming everyone. Although while the wall is up, you couldn't get close to it, not even to touch it. The wall encompassed it. Girls, they become real bargainers. You guys would die if you could have seen what they just did to get me. AIDS.
Berlin. And the only one of that kind in West Berlin.
What is it? Charlottenburg Town.
Well, there they go. We're in front of the Jagged Tooth here. I've already lost them. There they are. They're smiling. And we're going to pan out. Jeez Louise, that. Here's the Jagged Tooth. Bombed out during 1942-41 air raids. And they decided not to restore it. Just as reminders that the city was under a lot of stress like that. That's all we got. Hasta la vista, ciao. Wave, guys. This is our action cam. We're zooming in real quick here. Oh my gosh, this is really too much. This is really too much. We're really having too much fun.
Okay.
This is Checkpoint Charlie again. Part of the wall. That's the tower. And it says you are leaving the American sector. This is showing you a little bit of what it looked like with the crosses, the tower, barbed wire fencing. This is some sculpture. I don't know if you can see the barbed wire fence and the bed of nails that is laying down there. It was underneath it. A sculpture showing, representing all the machine guns. And this is the cross of the 18-year-old who was trying to escape and was shot down by the East Germans and left to bleed to death. I'm trying to remember what building this is. We saw it yesterday. But the lady on top is made of all gold and weighs, get this, 40 tons. Let's see if I can get her in here. She's beautiful, isn't she?
Would you like to do some narrative on this?
Yes.
What is it? It is June 25th. We are in the middle of Berlin, having no time. Right now I'm sitting waiting to get bombed by some Turkish weirdo. I'm lost, I'm hungry. I'm going to show you what I bought.
We are not lost.
This place behind us, who knows? It probably got bombed, air raided, something.
Nicole, you're so optimistic. I'm so glad you're on camera. There's Al trying to figure out where we're going. Yay! I'm having fun. Aren't you guys having fun?
Oh, wunderbar.
Nicole's just hungry. Whenever she's hungry, she gets like
I'm braggy.
Oh, there's some other neat things here. We'll get a little later. And here we are again. Now, we saw all this yesterday on the bus, but we couldn't get any good shots. And we still don't know what these buildings are. Yesterday was fantastic, but it was so overwhelming because we saw so much. This top part here again is made out of all gold. And they're telling me that the last lady was not the lady that's 40 tons, but I don't know where she is. So when we find her, I'll show you. Oh, this is East Berlin right now. All this is being fixed up. And here we are, asking for directions for the umpteenth time, and the girls talking. Wave, girls. Dane Mitchin. Guess what? We know where we are. This is the library.
No, that's the library.
No, this is because it is in the shape of the chest of drawers. And remember
yes,
on the
yes,
bus, they said that the king, they asked the architect.
That is the library.
This is the library. Anyways, the architect asked the king what shape, and he pointed to a chest of drawers, and so that's why it's in this shape. The building over there, the white, is the opera house, and the square where everyone is standing is where they burned the book.
If we go around front, we'll see the...
Where they had the big burning of books when the Communist Party took over. So we're standing on a big piece of history again. I wish you could see this church in person because it is absolutely incredible.
I'm sure they'll love that. Although we don't know what it is.
Although we, again, don't know what church it is, but we're going to go up and inside and get a better look.
Have a peek. Are we going inside that church? Okay, we're not going inside that church.
Okay, we're not going inside. Auf Wiedersehen. So you guys, this may seem silly getting the walkway, but you have to understand that they do all of this by hand, and we've been watching some of them do it.
Quick and get that picture right there behind.
Oops. Oh, and this is for Kurt. Yes, 2 homosexuals.
Salt and pepper homosexuals will add.
Oh yeah, we'll add that. Found out the name of the church. It's Saint How do you say that name? Saint what? Saint Hendrix. We're gonna go inside now. This place is unbelievable. This is gorgeous. What kind of street is
well, stop as a parking lot for the people who go on the autobahns.
This is where the old checkpoint went in. Through west.
Okay, Grenzübergang 3 lanes to your right.
All this is empty.
Can you see how angry the people were? They just devastated the place.
This is all ruined after the wall came down.
I know, I'm recording this. What, you want me to Prague is... I'm recording my wisdom. Missy's gonna kill me. But I can't help it. I don't know what I'm doing. So I missed everything, and I'm just getting the restaurant that we ate at. That was very expensive. Now I'm going to show you.
I don't want to bring mine.
Hey, these damn things.
Yeah, she probably broke it.
Yeah, I'll put wasting film on it.
You can't see anything. It's all dark.
Use your open eye.
Oops, we're in Nuremberg. We're in Nuremberg and we're not sure what church this is because we just got here. Our tour guide was telling us that Nuremberg has been completely rebuilt because after the war it was devastated, so the buildings here are much newer. But we're about to go to visit a castle. The banner in English says that the church is to blame for all of our problems. Uplifting, isn't it? By the way, this is the St. Lawrence Church.
What happened?
Sorry, you're gonna run this.
Nicole.
Hi, Michelle. I'm sick of taking pictures. So
I
don't know
heard
why,
you.
because you're right there. So.
Start over.
I'm Nick. I'm taking this stupid camera. It's not working the whole trip. So, for my birthday, hint, hint, a new camera would be really nice. The lens, zooming lens and everything would be really nice because this camera is just ruining my whole trip to Europe. Thank you. Goodbye.
Low and down.
This is another kirke in the square. This is the fountain. In English, it's called the Pretty Fountain. Yeah, this lens is really hard to see through. I can't tell what I'm doing. I know.
To get this damn thing together, and I'm beginning to think, why the hell did I bother?
Well, wait, you don't need to buy anything unless you have kids in.
There's the girls up ahead. We're on our way to the castle. You guys just seen it when we came in. It's like a real one. I'm so excited. This is the old town hall and prison. Dungeons, actually. There are flowers just everywhere here. This is the back of the castle. As I'm out of breath. Yes, I'm still out of breath. So maybe when I leave, I'll show you what the hell we had to cut. Oh.
Okay, there's no guy who
That's Daniela, our tour guide. This is a courtyard in the castle.
That's pretty.
By the way, I don't think I told you, Nuremberg is also where the trials were held after World War II for all of Hitler's fellow members. This is from above the castle lounge. It's a view of the city. I smell sauerkraut. Well, I'm trying to show you the moat, but it's very hard because I can't reach over the wall. Once a long time ago, this was the moat. I'm not looking through the eyepiece anymore, so I don't know what you're seeing. The castle. We are all very disappointed because once again we could not see the inside of something.
We've been in your video.
Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Owen Rowe. I'm from Ireland.
Hi, I'm Claire and I'm from Ireland as well.
We're working in the summer
Oh, great.
in Nuremberg.
What did you want a picture of for your mom?
Nothing. Hi, Mom.
Oh my shot.
Get her, she's laying there laughing. Get her, get her. What did she do?
Laura, what are you laughing at?
No, she fell. Me, and I had to jump from that window over by the bed. Why did you jump over the bed, you goose? Because I didn't want to get her things dirty. I'm sure she would have killed you. Hello. Hi, Mom and Dad. Can you believe this? We love this place, and there's no TV, and there's no couch, there's no pool, there's nothing, but we love this place. We'll be lucky if there's hot water. We're coming back, new people.
I don't remember what I said. Oh, we were going on this place, how nice this place is, and then I said, you know something though, if we were back in the States, we would be going, but It's wonderful. It's so, oh gosh. We each have our own bathroom. Look, our own bathroom.
This is our toilet.
Oh, we should show
And hello, soft toilet paper. I'm zooming in. Where is it? Where is it? See that softness? Charmin, right there.
Here, Cole, let's go show them our room because we have the oak.
Now this is Missy showing us our room.
Look it, it's so cute. Oak. And dig this cabinet. Yo.
Hello, we're zooming around here.
This cabinet.
Wait, I gotta
love this cabinet. I'm going to have one of these.
Think we're all drunk. Oh, we're not drunk. We're just happy.
Voila. It's beautiful, and we again have our own bathroom with Charmin toilet paper.
Yay, wunderbar. Where are we? Where are we, girls?
See my feet.
We're in the city of Rothenburg, and tomorrow we're heading out to, where are we going?
Rotenburg. And then on to München. What does Gretchen Kinsley have to say about all this?
I'm gonna go to bed.
And,
Yeah. I'll do a cartwheel to celebrate how happy I am.
all right, now we'll get you on tape.
Okay.
Oh wait, closing on Gretchen. Gretchen, what major accomplishment happened last night that you thoroughly enjoyed?
Oh my God, you drank something.
What did you have to drink last night, Gretchen?
I had, what was it? Berliner Weisse and Malibu.
The Berliner Weisse was the closest thing to wine cooler. Okay, we're zooming in on Val to do the cartwheel here.
I'm happy.
Come and get her at the hospital, Ann Cher.
Okay.
Yay!
And I want it now.
These are some people, Amy and Eric.
Well, rather than putting another team to one of the more competition and all this stuff, I think that's she should have said that a day ago about 5 months, but it wasn't, you know, and it really should.
I'm not sure if we had a section too of this one. She's just heading into
I'm always so proud of Manners because they have some unique architecture.
I don't know the sign.
This is Rudenberg. We're here. We're going on a walking rally around the city. This is the town hall in Rudenberg. It's beautiful. I wish you guys could see all the flowers. I mean, it's not just in the boxes. They're in every garden. It's just gorgeous. We zero in on our little group here. Die Mädchen und Al. There's Nathan waving to us. Our next job is to figure out the significance of the 2 windows on either side of this clock. So we're going to try to find out. This is St. James Church. And I think this is the scene of, I don't know. This is like from the town wall where they used to protect themselves. Hear the church bells? Walking along. This is very hard to do when you can't hear. Here comes Beth. The shooter, or the hole in the wall. That's where how they used to defend themselves in medieval times. This city is over 1,000 years old.
I am not seeing any names.
We're confused on the walking rally, so we'll have to figure it out first. Aunt Joan, we're taping these for you. These angels are gorgeous. But as you can see, this one here, we decided, whoops, wrong one, where'd it go?
This one. The red one.
The red one, I can't find it. And you find it. There it is.
Would look beautiful
this
in our
one
living
here
room.
would look beautiful in the living room, but it is 300 and some marks. So neat.
So unless you're going to send money,
Fast.
it's not coming home to you.
So here it is to look at. This is a Christmas shop in Rotenburg. It's supposed to be the largest. Oh, if you guys could see.
This is so neat.
Mom, you would just love this. We're gonna go look at the dolls that we all
Wait,
want
you
in
have to
our
turn
way
around
to
and get this
Spencer.
tray for the moms.
Okay, moms, this is for you too.
This is gorgeous.
This is still the store. Unbelievable.
Bitte nicht filmen oder fotografieren.
If it's
Please do
sehr
not
schön.
film or take pictures. Get this on film. This is funny. I love when people do that.
Oops.
Notice we're following the rules while we're here.
But this isn't hurting anything.
That's the kind of interesting I want when you're done.
We're watching this closely because many hundreds, thousands of years ago, I have to look it up, I can't remember, the mayor of this town saved it when it was captured by drinking 3 liters of wine in one gulp. It was a challenge between 2 mayors. And he won, but he died from doing it. And every day, or every Sunday at 11, they have this thing here. They haven't told us what. We're just supposed to watch the clock at 11 up here. And something's going to happen, and it's supposed to be a remake of it. The bells are ringing.
You're like such a tourist.
So how are you doing with your...
We are. That's raspberry from Tony.
Tony smeared it on me. Tony's nasty.
No, I smeared a strawberry in here.
They don't come out very well.
Oh no! The recharger.
See, the figures are moving.
Okay, we're at Dachau, the very first concentration camp, and we just finished going through the museum and watching the movie. So it's very sobering. These are where they had the showers and the disinfecting building. And these, I'm losing my focus, are the barracks, which I'm going to try to get, but I'm losing. This is the gate to the concentration camp to work for freedom.
No, just last night. Oh. I'm very organized. Got topics. I started yesterday, but I just... Last night you were doing it, and I'm like, oh, I just get up.
Why is this
Hello.
recording garbage? Oh, okay, got this on. Yes, I had the lens on. I just want to show you people how stupid these people drive in this country. There's a truck right in front of our bus, just sitting there so traffic can't get by. And up ahead, I don't know how well we can see this, there's fire trucks. And the people were not even moving out of the way for these trucks to get through. And they just drive crazy over here. Okay, that's it. Goodbye.
I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, sorry people, I didn't know I was recording.
Look to the traffic lights. Left of the traffic lights is a huge fountain. This is dedicated to this family, the Wittelsbach family, and is called the Wittelsbach Fountain. And one of the most famous kings of the Wittelsbach family is the fairy tale king Ludwig Monument. It reminds us that Bavaria became a kingdom due to an alliance with Napoleon in 1806, which was positive on one hand. On the other hand, it was very tragic that the Bavarian soldiers had to join Napoleon on his Russian campaign in 1812. And 30,000. We have a building. This is what the Louvre is for Paris, and what the Prado is for Madrid. It is the old Pinakothek. The Pinakothek is a world-famous art gallery. It was built in the middle of the last century. One of our kings, Ludwig I, who was the grandfather of the fairy tale king, he had the idea of building a museum for the art collections of his forefathers, and this also the four apostles, then by the famous Italian painters, Tintoretto, Raphael, and there's a famous Rubens collection. And if you're interested in classical art, this would be the place to go. The Second World War could be about. These are Athens. Look at this square, then you understand why. The King Ludwig I, the grandfather of the fairy tale king, he loved Greek architecture. And look at these buildings. If you look to the right, this looks like a temple in Greece. It is the Glyptothek. And here there are original sculptures of Greece and of Rome. Some of the antiques collection, here you have little Roman and Greek statues and jewelry. And this big thing in front of us, it is a copy of the west gate of the Acropolis in Athens. And the reason for this, that this was built, was that the first son of Ludwig I, he was the king of Greece, Otto. So we have close connections with Greece, Bavaria and Greece. Which is surprising. Oh, this, by the way, here was a firework. This was where the firework was for the anniversary of the Technical University. That's why this famous brewery, there's a beautiful beer garden in front. And if you would like to apply for a job to become a brewer here, you could apply at the administration. 790,000 roast chicken were eaten and 200,000 pairs of sausages and 75 oxen and 320, the last number I don't remember it, many tons of fish also, roast fish on a spit. And you're very good with your pirouettes then. Got also.
We're approaching the castle.
Reception here. I think there's still some of the tents up there. Here it is, the castle of Nymphenburg. Here we.
Huge. That's because she had a baby.
What would you even do with all that? Is this one of the biggest castles?
I'm sorry this is so bumpy, but
no. If you come to France,
unbelievable.
It's a channel.
Well, I would suggest that we get off together. What do you think? And we could go to the castle gardens and have a...
We're outside the castle and I'm trying to get the baby swan with the mom. But it's so cute. There it is. We're going towards the castle now, so later.
No, not yet. Didn't even bathe it.
Like I said, my ancestors helped pay for this one.
Hi, Nathan.
Hi.
Can you imagine? Oh, by the way, he gave her this castle for having a baby. No, this one is for Scott because they got this for having a baby, or the mom got this for having a baby. So this is a hint for Tammy. Hi, guys.
Wedding present, Mom?
Good one, Cole.
Or my graduation present from high school.
Yeah, I want one too. How'd you guys want to cut this lawn? This is worse than the farm. This is the backside, by the way. There's all our crew from our group. I'm zeroing in on the girls because I didn't even know they were there.
You up here since this is like your house?
Wave your hand, Missy. That's Missy there, checking out her new place of residence. Incredibly large. Oh my gosh. You guys want to wave for a moment?
Wait.
Wave.
Don't forget to get the flowers. You don't have to get me, but you can get the flowers. Just get flowers.
Oh my
You can
god.
always build us one too.
What
We'll
a
share.
big place this is.
But if you get out
Well, here we are out in the palace gardens.
And Al has the
This
camera, so
place
look out.
is
We're talking to
tremendous.
another dad here.
Val is our source of inspiration. She leads the pack everywhere we go.
I don't
She's
get lost
usually
like some
way,
people.
way out there. We don't know who she's talking about, of course.
This is the small castle. Get this, the small castle. After you walk through some woods in the back, which is like their little hideaway. Nicole said, this is Nicole's comment, who needs to go on a honeymoon if you live here? Whoops, this is, we're looking through the window.
It's all in the garage, guys.
Inside. I guess they used this too for George Bush when he was here for the economic summit. This is gorgeous. Oh, get this. This was given to the princess because she loved to hunt, and she used to hunt from the hunt pheasants from the Iron Gate. It has her initials carved in it. Mom, it's a hunting cabin. Here's a better view.
Restaurant. Oh, and by the way, this weekend Guns N' Roses played here. So it is still used for all kinds of occasions. Concerts like Guns N' Roses, or U2 was here the week before. And why didn't you come then? We could have gone there. Germany, the Kirchentag, and there was a big mass held here. Also, when the Pope, John Paul from Rome, came here a few years ago, there was a big mass held at the Olympic Stadium.
Just like a cloth that's been.
It looks like cloth, but it's. Do you see the? This is in the form of a 4-cylinder engine. It's the BMW main administration building, and this thing in front of it, looks like a bowl. This is the BMW museum. This may be a place to go this afternoon, but I'll have to look up. Go here, or German literature, or English, or whatever.
Coming up to something, and I hope.
And if you look in front, you see the Arch of Victory. Can you see it all?
Oh, yeah.
It was built at the turn of the century, and it's the end of Schwabing and the beginning of downtown Munich. And if you look to the right, this was the Academy of Fine Arts, or it still is. It was built at the end of the last century, and this is where many famous artists were teachers or took lessons themselves. And this is why in this area many young artists, they looked for rooms. And then University, this is 60,000 students are inscribed here. Look, this is the main building at the right, and this is also the building where the members of the White Rose of the resistance movement against the Nazis, where they get, and it's a very special street. At the end of the street is the Field Marshal's Hall, and the yellow church on the right of it, this is this church that was built for the same reason as the Castle of Nymphenburg. Remember the baby boy that was born in 1662? And this is, they promised to build a church when they get the baby, and this is the church they built by an Italian architect, Agostino Barelli. There's a lot of Italian influence in Munich, or in here.
7 million volumes in this library right here. I'm probably not going to get a very good angle. Get a closer shot of that church.
Bavaria has 7 administrative districts. We are in Upper Bavaria, and the museum on the right is the Museum of Ethnology. And at the end of the street, this is where we're heading to, this is the Bavarian Parliament. The king who had the idea to build the street and the parliament was Maximilian II, and we have the statue right in front of us. He was the father of the fairy tale king. And this Bavarian Parliament building, the Maximilianeum, originally was built for talented students. When they talented students, they could live here. They got a scholarship, and well, you see a part of it, and the Deutsche Museum at the end. We're going to get it again. The River Isar looks pretty brown today. I don't know why. Maybe. No, this is they're building a garage underneath. That's why it's their construction works going on. The Munich Philharmonics have their concert hall and where the adult education center is, and where at the moment the Munich Film Festival has its headquarters. Yesterday evening I was there. I saw, for instance, there are films from all over the world. I saw a film from New York. Und der Wiese jetzt entlang dann rechts zur Maxi-Straße.
This is a famous German museum we are spying right now.
And at the Deutsche Museum here you can see everything that has to do with natural science or technology. There's a whole department on. There's a very good theater on the left side, Kammerspiele. And on the right side there's an elegant hotel, the Four Seasons Hotel, which belongs to the chain Kempinski. And if you look to the left on the next street, you see the Hofbräuhaus at the end of the street. Did you see it? This is a suggestion. Maybe you would like to have lunch there, for instance.
This is just downtown Munich, a very fancy shopping street. So maybe we'll spend some money here later.
This is the Opera of Munich. This is where some of the world premieres of Richard Wagner operas took place. You know, Ludwig II, he was a good friend of Richard Wagner. And, well, the opera, maybe there's...
Right now I am looking at the back of Al, Missy, Val, and Beth. Where are we, girls?
We're at the Olympia Stadium Park.
Alrighty. As you can see right there is the hockey, ice skating, speed skating.
Swimming.
And over here is the swimming. There's the BMW plant in the background, which we will be attending later. Missy has something to say. I'm...
Nine. Forgetting.
As you can see, bikers get a lot of leeway here. They just kind of go with it.
High tide.
I don't know what happens. Here's the Olympic Tower. And that's it. Ciao. Okay, we are still at the Olympic Park. This is the beautiful water. There's a little sailboat. Beautiful water. That's like some kind of waterfall slide over there. Over here you can see the Olympic Stadium with its acrylic roof. Wunderbar! We can see that those beautiful hills in the back were artificially landscaped, as Miss Schmid, our teacher on this trip, told us. Okay, we are at the top of the Olympic Stadium right now. As you can see down there are tennis courts. Let me zoom in here.
Where are you looking?
Aren't they?
Tennis courts right here.
Yeah.
Oh, they're a little over.
Soccer field.
There are tennis courts. Wunderbar.
What did they play in the stadium over there?
We're gonna go look at the stadium now. Here we are overlooking the Olympic Stadium with all that acrylic glass again. There's tons of bleachers. And there's the field. Wasn't track and field down there too?
Oh yeah. I think track and field is probably that other
And the lady told us that these acrylic glass structures break very easily, which must get pretty expensive.
Oh, I want to look down there.
Very neat. Here's an overlooking view of Deutschland.
in München, utter off English, Munich.
We're down looking on those hills there, which are artificially landscaped, as we had seen before.
And why are they artificially landscaped, Nicole?
They're artificially landscaped because there was tons of rubble from the World War II.
This is where all the rubble went to. Keep going.
There's Miss Schmid. Where's Miss Schmid? I'm not finding Miss Schmid. There she is. Wow, way close.
Yeah.
What is that said on Wayne's World? Close up. Now you're supposed to do a whoa. You can see a little bit more of the whole city, and this is absolutely
You're actually outside.
unbelievable.
I wonder if...
What was the repeat of that, Valerie, for Cheryl? What was the repeat of that, Val?
What, Sears Tower?
Yeah.
So this is better than the Sears Tower because you're actually outside and you
Sears
feel
Tower
the
is so
wind.
much higher, you can't be outside.
Alright, who's gonna smack her with me?
Okay, we are looking at the BMW from up here, and as you can see, it does not look quite as ferocious. And I'm just going to repeat that its BMW plant is made to look like a 4-cylinder engine, or what's it, something of that nature. There's the BMW Museum. Pretty neat.
You're not leaving.
there are people playing tennis right
They're leaving.
down there that we can't really see, so neat. This is the official emblem of the games of the 20th Olympiad Munich 1972, created by Hagina Cologne. Redesigned and color gradations by, yeah, there it is.
Conversely, woven into tapestry by Pierre Declan Terrace. This tapestry was offered to the group of parishes in Munich and the National Olympic Committee of Germany, which in turn is listed on London's Olympic Park.
Thank you, Al, for that rendition. Wunderbar. In the middle of a dial commercial here. I don't think everyone has good dial. It is very crowded here.
A dial.
Everybody smile.
Make sure you get this.
What am I getting?
He wanted this outside.
Hello. We are looking at we are inside the BMW plant right now, or museum rather. We're looking at a car here. And I'm going to let you experts guess the year on that. There's a motorcycle. There's another car over there. I'm just going to give you a broad view here. There's a gangster type looking one. Any words, anyone? Wunderbar.
There's another sign.
Here's the convertible that we are pretty much all in love with.
Too much stuff to say.
Sporty looking vehicle. So it's a pretty neat plant, but there's so many things to look at that we're all a little bewildered. Todd, I believe they made this car for you so you can go a little bit faster, if that's possible. Side view of this car, and the doors go down. We'll zoom in on those. Very neat little sporty thing.
I'd love to know how much this was.
Missy wants to know how much it is. Would you like to buy it, Michelle?
Oh yeah. We've been, you know.
You car people might find this interesting, so that's why I'm showing you the inside of this engine here. And also the inside of the car. Wunderbar. Here's some more. We have absolutely no clue what that person is doing right there. Something very weird. We're right in the middle of downtown Munich. This person is dressed up. I don't know if it's a man or a woman or what. Very weird. Maybe we'll know more about it when I see you again. So there are no longer just fruits and nuts in California. They're all over the world. Wait, I don't know. There's something flashing on this thing.
Across the street.
This is the Glockenspiel. Although I don't know what it is, I do like to say Glockenspiel.
Glockenspiel, Carlton.
Those are the things that wrote.
And well, since they have realized what causes acid rain, they have started an environmental program in Germany. They now lately have introduced the yellow bags, which is, well, it's a nice try, but some industry to come up with more. And let me get my notes and I'll just tell you something. Why, you will find out in a second. Now, first I am going to tell you something about Bavaria, because, well, now we're in the state of Bavaria, and Bavaria is special because it is a free state. But I'm going to talk about that in a few seconds now. Whenever, well, people talk about Bavaria, Richard Wagner in his life. Well, some people always like to assume that Richard Wagner and Ludwig II paintings, and As King, Ludwig supervised the building of the 3 fantastic castles of Neuschwanstein, Linderhof. First day, he went for a walk with his doctor.
What we're looking at here is Castle Neuschwanstein on the left, just a little bit to the right here. I don't know if you can see this. It's a summer home.
What are you doing after you go to Munich? I'm going to Disneyland.
Should be right around this tree here.
That's scratching. We're going home. Nicole Schmid, you just left Munich.
There we go.
What are you gonna do now?
Barely see it.
I'm going to Disney World.
We're on our way up, but you have to walk up. So we're very much out of breath. Isn't this unbelievable? Here's the Alps.
Whatever we do, we'll try to get a chance to climb up over there.
I'll try to get a better view later, but I can't reach over this stone fence.
The waterfall, you come up through there and it's really good. Real good.
Now we have to wait for the rest of them. Really a great idea jogging along.
I am. Trying. Well, this is King Ludwig's throne. We're gonna have to walk out, but what we're looking over here is a waterfall that we're gonna walk over a little bit later. But this is out of view of one of King Ludwig's castle rooms. It's truly spectacular. A little bit, by the end of the day, we're going to be up on the left side of that bridge on a rock shooting back here, so just so we know where we're at. This is really something else. Well, here we are in one of the other cool rooms, just checking things out. I know we're moving the camera kind of quickly, but for instance, this here is the gold basin that he drank it. He washed up here in the morning. Kind of a nice place, huh?
Pretty incognito.
Just for the record, this is Nathan's nose before it's removed. Go ahead.
Oh, that's fine.
Everybody's got their little... Yep. So I'm trying to move as slowly as possible. This is really something else.
Donated that to the swan, eh?
What is this one made of? Some egg?
Some kind of porcelain.
Wonderful. I'll take it. And back there against the wall.
Alice keeps looking back here, you guys.
Alright. Just for the record, those are so good. This is just another cool room they have, one right after another.
Before we go to the end, maybe we should put in the empty tape.
This is for you.
Well, we're in another really cool facility. I know I'm going way too fast here for this, but...
You got them.
Oh boy. Want to try to notice the bears? Okay, we're still in the castle looking about, but now I have a little more time because the guy's not on our tail chasing us away. This is the other castle that he lived in while they were building this one. Sort of a summer home, so to speak. Not a bad place, I would say. Now looking out, some beautiful mountains in the area. Just an incredible place to live. Soon we're going to go down the other side. Ciao. Okay, well now we are on the other side. We're up on the bridge. checking out the old castle from here. We're looking down below us. We are pretty high up. I'd estimate our height to be 150 feet. Some people would say more. We're going to pan around to the other side and check out our happy campers here. Oh, well, there they go. They're
Mom
not
and
that
Dad, look
happy.
at this. It's beautiful. Gorgeous.
Al,
Oh my
hook it up,
goodness.
We're going to go
Wonder bar.
to the other side.
Wonder bar.
Sun is beautiful. And obviously we're on the other side of the bridge. Following the canyon up. Shortly, we're going to work our way up to this hill, hopefully. If we need to cooperate. No.
This is Wonder Bar. We're having fun. Are you guys jealous?
Yeah, we're having a lot of
Wonder Bar. The view is gorgeous. What do you want to do?
I don't know. That's it. Thanks, Stacey.
This was recorded, but I hit it.
Yeah.
Last time we just we went up that ridge line.
No,
Hang out out there, and we're like sitting on the tree. And just kinda
That's funny. Thank you.
we had a lot of time.
I know we're still filming this, but if you guys could really see this, it's just, you just want to stay here forever. This was worth everything. I mean, everything. Just this view. Nice drop, huh? The village and the lake. By the way, King Ludwig was found drowned there with his doctor, and they don't know if it was suicide or murder. As we're standing on the bridge, we've just noticed this bronze sculpture. I hope that's it. We're not sure what it is.
What would it be? What it would be?
Look at that thing across the sky. Oh.
Can you get a good pan across there? Can you see? Can we see the sailboats out on the lake?
Sure, I can try.
And Mom, you said you hated Germany. You love it right here and right now. It reminds you exactly of the dolls, except it's better.
Trying to zoom in on the sailboats. There's some white specks out there. Exactly.
You couldn't forget this.
Did you get up there though too? That's just that peak right there.
I did, but we'll give it one more.
Todd, there's a ski mountain for you.
Yeah. Think you can handle it?
And they say we have no trees left in this world.
This is the Weiskirche, and the Weiskirche is beautiful. The statue we're going to see of Mary in front, the wooden statue, see if I can see it in there, is the statue where Mary weeps. You know, I've heard about this from Grandma. I can't believe we can actually see it. Wow.
I just took a picture with the flash. Oh no. People are gonna come after me.
The flash police will be there. Sure.
Okay, thanks.
It's of Jesus, actually. It weeps. And you can see the mud. The only reason I can see it is
You see what that-
actually mud.
Okay, I don't know if you can, there they are. I don't know, Michelle looks like she's got a wild throw from here. I don't know what's going on. There's Michelle and Valerie. We are very tired right now. And those jerks are making me go take the ruins of the castle. I don't know why, but, oh look, they're taking a break while I have to do this. Okay, we're up by the castle. This is looking down on the city of Heidelberg. I don't know. There's some trees, some mountains. Wunderbar. There should be water down there somewhere. Oh wait. That would be it right there. Okay, now I'll show you the castle in a second here. Okay. This is the ruins of some castle. As you can see, there's a pretty holy. It's pretty good air conditioning there. Well, I'm doing this because I really don't know what to say about this thing. I will tell you that we talked to the relatives today, because this is our last day, and tomorrow those guys are catching the plane, and Erd Moody's cousin's brother's nephew's son's roommate is coming to get us. We don't know his name, but we're dealing with it. See you all later. Hello. We are still in Heidelberg. It's a beautiful bridge. Huge mountainous ranges. Very beautiful. It's very warm here today, but it's been cold every other day, so we're dealing with it.
I'm falling off.
Tata's gonna sing a song for us. Wunderbar. There's the water that looks very cool and refreshing. There's Beth that just walked.
Sorry.
It's okay. Hey! What does Gretchen have to say? Tell us what you did today, Gretchen.
Go watch the bike.
Hello. What did you do today, Gretchen?
I got a pair of Christmas stuff.
Close up on... Wunderbar. And how much did you get those for?
104 marks.
But what did you pay for them?
Nothing.
Wunderbar.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a hill that Nicole's not going to even try to walk. And Michelle, what do you have to say on this day?
I say that this view is gorgeous.
Wunderbar. There's Ella crossing. Go Ella.
Bard. Look at the mountain.
Val?
Hello.
Valerie Joy and Cheryl, thank you very much. Beth?
Yeah?
What would you like to say today?
It's our last day.
Going home tomorrow.
Yay.
Wait, don't all talk at once. I'm having enough trouble finding one person. What are you doing tomorrow, Gretchen?
Going home.
Are you excited?
Sehr gut.
Here, a little more mountains. Bridge. Wunderbar. This is some guy outside our Heppenheim Hotel from Atlanta, Georgia.
And you have a lead smile. Hey, ready? Don't be nervous.
He's on a bike if you can't see it right now. There he is. Him and his wife didn't pack. I don't know if they travel or what. I mean, they must travel, but I don't know. Okay, while he's doing that, we'll take a break and show you the beautiful view. You can see those lines up there. It's a beautiful area.
Hey, Dave. Yeah, sure. Okay. You want to see more? Okay. I am ready. Is everyone ready? Yeah! Okay, let's practice. Okay, we'll try one time. Okay, over here. Just this side, okay? Really big. Are you ready?
Really ready.
Try it.
Okay, just this side over here. Let's show them how it's really done. Are you ready? Yeah! We're ready.
Okay, let's do it. This is our grand finale. Today, we hope you all had a good time. My name is Arthur, my wife, Linda. Okay, please, at the end of the show, don't...
Hey, Rich, check out this guy. He's as hairy as you are.
Let me zoom in on his hair.
all of your money.
He's gonna kill me.
Look at that hair.
We are not paid by
Don't make me laugh, the camera's shaking.
I'm just thinking about you, hon.
Don't forget that's what you give.
Now you know how much she loves you,
And
Rich.
remember, the more money you give, the more money we have.
It's long, but
You don't have to have
I got the
thinking more of a break and the whole setting. It's our last night with the tour.
There's a wine festival going on in the background. I don't know. Can we see those tents?
Did you put on the wide zoom?
Ready?
Yeah.
Hey!
Fire!
Beth and Ed. There's Beth and Ed right there. Let's get back to here.
One, two, 2.5. Moment, technical difficulty. Watch this. Whoa.
There they are. What are you doing for loops?
Signing our names.
What are you doing today, though?
Going home.
Are we Wunder Waybar excited about this or what? You are not gonna. Bye-bye. Quick wave. Bye-bye. The battery's gonna go.
Well, we're in the Black Forest. Just wave, Alex. Yay! Alex picked us up from the airport and
From the hotel?
from the oh yeah, from the hotel, and brought us here. It's so quiet.
Looks just like any other forest, to tell you the truth. Want to come closer?
No, I got the telephoto. Pretty. Das ist wunderbar, Nicole. Oh, this is another view from the road. It was just so pretty that Alex pulled over so we could get another shot. You guys must be sick of this, but it's really cool. Nicole goes, I've never even been to the Grand Canyon, and that's what it looks like.
Well, don't go with us then.
Alright,
It's too...
yeah. Okay, this is Alex's bird. And I can't pronounce the name, so I'll let him do it for you.
He's called Pete Max or Pee Pee.
And it flies around the house and it lands on Nicole and it scared her to death. Alright.
Ja, das sieht sie das auch.
Ja, das
Ja.
sieht sie alles.
Das
Jetzt sagst du halt Hallo, Mari, wie geht's dir? Oder so?
Liebe Marie, wie schön wäre es, wenn du jetzt bei uns wärst. Ich wünsche dir alles Gute, dass es dir weiterhin recht gut geht. Und vielleicht haben wir noch das Glück, dass wir einander sehen. Aber
Gut so, okay?
Ja.
Also,
Und das ist auch
ja,
so?
ich brauche doch nichts sagen mehr.
Ja.
Mama hat schon gesagt.
Schau in die Kamera, sag was, hallo, ich bin der Franz.
Ja, alles Gute und die anderen auch.
Ja, also du musst Danke sagen.
Und wie heißt Erwin, Herbert, Ralf und die Frauen.
Ja.
Und die anderen Kinder noch.
dass du noch recht viele Jahre mit deinen Lieben verbringen darfst.
Okay. Alright. And here we go to Tina and her mother.
Okay, das ist die Tina.
Wait. Wait, just a minute. Go.
Du musst sagen, dass du dann nächstes Jahr Doch, dass du das Abi machst, das interessiert mich halt
Das interessiert doch die Tante.
Ja, ich kann sagen, jetzt sag auch was.
Das darf schon noch leer.
Ja, das soll ich sagen. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Alex. This was in English, yes, but don't laugh. Also, hallo ihr da drüben, ja, und ich hoffe, wir sehen uns bald. Und ja, wie gesagt, ich bin dann nächstes Jahr fertig mit der Schule. I finish school, I do my graduate. Okay, don't laugh. And then, yes, I come. Okay, also.
Okay. Tina?
Okay. Next year I'm going to do my test and then I have again 2 years in school and after that I do my second test and then I'm teacher.
She's my sister.
Ja, das ist wieder deine Finger bloß.
Hallo Tante
Jedenfalls
Mari,
nicht mehr.
ich wünsche dir auf jeden Fall auch noch alles Gute. Und vielleicht sehen wir uns ja mal.
Okay.
And behind the camera, there's Valerie!
Valerie filmt.
Ich hab gesagt, und hinter der Kamera steht die Valerie und filmt.
Ja?
Valerie.
Valerie.
Kommst du wieder dran?
Well, we're making a record that we are missing Peter, Alex's, und Tina's Vater, and our mom. Alright, I'm told to get the house. So,
Inside the outside.
I'm going to show you Missy, and she's getting ready. And they have a den, and behind the den is... Oh, she meant the outside. But I'll finish doing the upstairs for you. That's the parents' bedroom, Alex's room, Tina's room, and here is the stairs. And look who's coming.
Oh.
Okay, this is Tante Teresa's and Uncle Franz's house. And on the first level, and the second and the third level is where Alex and Tina and Rosita
und Peter live. It's very quite nice. I can't get a good shot here because we're surrounded by neighbors, and this is about as far as I can back up. Once again, I'm filming these people. You would not believe how much Tante looks like Grandpa. It's kind of spooky. Michelle, Nicole talking to Tante Teresa and Tina. Alright, this is the front of their house. And it's about as far back as I can get, so it's a typical German house. Only thing is there's no flower boxes, which almost every house has. Although there are flower boxes on the side, which I will show you in just a minute. I was wrong, there are no flower boxes on the side. I'll show you the neighbors though. See, typical flower boxes. There's flower boxes all over this country. You've never seen so many flowers in your whole entire life. Everybody's about to say goodbye.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Auf Deutsch haben sie es gelernt.
We're at Willie's house. Here's Alex again.
Hi.
There's Willie. Well, Dad, it smells like home.
Wir machen nämlich gerade so Landwirtschaft.
No, this should stay at
You
wheels.
can smell the pigs. Oh, there you go. There's the flower boxes. They're all over. More beautiful flowers. This is the side of the house.
I stink.
And I'll show you the rest later.
Hi all. We are with our relatives right now. This is the room we're staying in. It's Heike's. And it is unbelievable. Much nicer than some of the hotels we stayed at. We have our own kitchen, our own refrigerator, which they filled with Coke and stuff for us. Wunderbar. And then here's the other 2 beds we'll be staying. This is a whole, you can see, it looks all new. Willie and Michael added this on. Yeah? 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 And that's the bathroom, which isn't very exciting, but I'm showing it you anyhow. Very bright. Up to our living quarters. That's a whole addition up there. And now we come down. And now over here is where Michaela and Michaela live. And we're not going to go in there because nobody else is in there right now. Maybe you'll see it later, but here. Toiletten. Und die Küche. Und der Wohnzimmer. Wunderbar. Now we're going downstairs. And you can hear everyone laughing. And here they all are. Here's die Schmid Familien. Ooh. Here's das. Okay.
Ist auch eingeschaltet, ne?
There's Erdmudi.
Wait.
And Michael. And there's Alex again. We're getting bored with him. And there's Billy. We know her. And there's Heike.
Hi.
It's very dark. And we know her. And Michaela. We will find her. There she is. And when is your baby due?
Mid of August.
Wunderbar. And Franz is picking something out of the garden. Here is a kitty. This is for Todd. Kitty mit your kitties.
Ach, da kommt vielleicht zu viel Licht
Aww.
rein. So, oder?
How cute. Now was ist das? This is just...
Wir haben auch noch ein kleines Flugzeug.
Lager.
Nicole,
Lager.
this is for Dad and Uncle. Mom would appreciate it if they had one of these.
Nein, das ist nicht aufgeräumt. Das ist nicht aufgeräumt.
Da laufen wir nachher durch, nachher.
He wants me to show you this.
Das ist was Lager so.
I'm hearing oinkers. Oh, okay.
Terrasse.
Dad and Uncle, this would be very nice for me and
Look at this modern setup we have here. Kurt, you are in Germany. Oh my God, how'd you get here?
Cool.
This,
Zu viele Schweine.
Wine? Oh my.
Wine open.
Hat nicht drauf.
Oh.
Der. Ein Glas ist für heute wieder. Open. Wir machen Wein. Nein.
Das ist Erdmutes Bad war das.
Das ist unser Garten.
Oh my.
Wer trinkt Wasser? Habe ich den Sommer geholt, aber das Stück.
Flower color.
Ja, ich Colorflower. Wo wir heute gegessen haben, so einer.
That's big. Gross.
Den müssen wir aber jetzt weg tun noch.
Den musst du immer zudecken, dass er im Schatten ist, oder wie?
Dass er weiß bleibt.
Das sagt ich, ist doch was ruhig, das zwei dann, oder wie? So, da schon Umlöhne gesetzt.
Das sind die Lasten, ja, so geil. Das ist nicht Pfefferoni.
No, das ist geil.
Die sind immer sauer.
Ja, sauer. Die sind, ja, die anderen da.
Yours also?
And the trees are Schmid Germany.
Oh.
The old cherry tree.
Better, not as sour.
The trees are what?
This is Schmid land too, the trees.
Big forest.
Or Moody is saying in
Wie
August.
kann man das erklären? Das
The
sieht
forest
jetzt
over
aus wie
here.
Unkraut, so wenn jetzt der Acker. Aber das ist halt der Weizen vom
Gerste
Baum.
und Weizen.
I can't get in on those. It's too dark over there.
Do you know what it is? Weizen and Gerste, German.
The wheat?
Wheat, yeah,
Yeah.
Weizen.
Pigs
This
over
year,
there again.
Gerste. Gell?
Ja,
All the
das
barns.
ist der Weizen. kommt
All those
da.
trees over there, that's Schmid Woods.
Und last year this.
Gerste.
Zood Moody.
How many pigs?
1,000.
1,000? 1,000?
Wow.
Did you hear that, Dad? 1,000 pigs.
Ooh, can't you smell it from there?
You can't film it, the smell.
No.
Da sind die Tomaten neu aufgegangen.
They are wild tomatoes.
Why is this coming in blurrier now? Danke.
Nimm beide.
9.
Schau jetzt.
Den magst du gut.
Doch schon.
Who's this next to me? Alex. Again?
Opha's bees.
I don't know if you can see them all.
Ganz closer.
Yeah.
Father? Hey.
They need water for Honig.
Water for the bees.
These are the little pigs. Like they get them. Then they will.
Didn't know I was doing that, did he? God, and Scott and Todd got here all of a sudden too. Look at this.
Brothers are gonna kill you.
9.
Ist schlecht. Irgendwie, man sieht es nicht so richtig. Da ist vielleicht eine glatte Folie.
Can you see that?
9.
Aber
What is it? Is there bees in there?
das ist...
I am zooming, but...
Wow.
Ist aber ein schlechtes Volk.
Bad one.
Der Hummer.
Wow.
Da unten. Da sieht man es schöner. Ne? Da ist ja etwas Honig schon drin, aber es gibt kaum was.
Oh.
Das sind junge Kirschbäume, die habe ich alles selber gekauft oder veredelt oder im Weg, was das erklären will.
Young cherry trees.
I didn't know you had, everything. Cherries.
We don't need any groceries.
Das sind die gleiche.
Garden. Was?
Ah, der Hugo war gerade unten.
Hugo's. Now, is this their house that? That
Alex, is this the back? Is this their house? No, it's Fiona's.
Sehr schön.
Did you get whose house this was, Nicole?
Would you like to tell them?
Hugo's and Granada's.
The flower boxes here are just gorgeous.
Mom, look at all the roses.
Repeat.
Mom, look at all the roses.
And you said you didn't like Germany and share. Bite your tongue. Here's a look inside their barns. There's Alex. There's a tractor. Much drier here than what we're hearing that you are having at home.
da hat es ja mehr wie bei uns ja Einzelhilfe.
Yeah?
Einzelhilfe.
Our neighbors are. Nobody.
It looks like our house.
Das alte Auto, gell?
Ja. Honey, something, yeah. This is Erdmudi and Willis Haus. Sehr schön. Because of this video camera, I just stepped in shites. We're heading into the church, which is like 2 feet from their house.
Do you have mass here on Sundays?
Dreimal im Jahr.
3 days in the year. Not Sundays. Some other days. Special days.
Erntetag.
And who comes?
Papa. Yeah.
This is the first church we've been in Germany that has the Stations of the Cross.
Yeah.
Because nobody.
Yeah, the church station.
No, and we found that weird. And our German teacher told us that it was not usual for German churches. In America,
It's not usual in German churches.
It's very common.
Yeah, it's in all churches.
Especially in Catholic churches.
Yes.
That's what we said, but we went to most of them were Catholic.
Also wenn Ihre Lehrerin anscheinend sagt, dass es nicht üblich ist, dass der Kreuzweg also das in
Die katholischen Kirchen und die evangelischen nicht. Also
Protestant churches no.
I went to a monastery, a convent church, a church in a monastery.
Yeah.
And they didn't, it was Catholic and no Station of the Cross.
Wie heißt denn das? Weißt du, die Sterne? Wo die Hochstehung drin ist.
Ja, so eine Kirche. Aber nein.
Nur noch mal was anderes.
Mundstrand.
Ja, genau, das hat sie gemeint.
Das haben wir auch, wir haben sogar eine kleine Mundschranz, aber die ist.
Aber das ist eigentlich die Schnitte.
Was ist der Schlüssel jetzt nicht,
Oh,
oder?
das steht doch hier immer rum, so das quasi.
Ja, aber der ist normalerweise. Da steht es nicht da. Da drin ist die Mundschranz da.
Also heute schon. Also. Sie ist noch nicht abgesucht. Die Tabelle. Warum? Die einzige, jetzt der Dachstuhl teilweise noch.
Yes. But after the original
1982 und nur 1984 ist sie neu eingeweiht worden. Also war sie wieder neu fertig. Das Dach ist alt, das Dach ist alt. Aber die Mauer
Geht zum Mall und sagt,
die sind neu.
Die macht das größte.
Aber ganz wie sie vorher war, ganz wie sie vorher war. Die Altkirche, so war sie wieder war.
Hi Franz.
Und der Alter.
Du hast
Ich will richtig ganz gehört, der Kopf ist groß.
Ja, mein Kopf nicht so rot hier.
Der Kopf zu groß.
Nein, der
Also the cat is too small.
Ich hab da jemand anderen gehört. So. So, die Kanne wie
Der Opa hat das.
Schön kalt, gell? Cool.
Schaffarbe.
Alles klar. Nice. It's Wolfgang.
Hat er das schon Ei? Heute steht hinten, den ich sehe.
In der Kranzding war es liegen, aber brauchst gar nichts.
Den alten.
Oh ja, danke.
Lieben, jeder.
Wenn du Motorrad hast,
We have 3 golfs in the garage.
das ist schon mal Zeit, ist dann das ist Motorrad.
Here's some farm machinery. There's
Ja, das ist
Urmoody.
ein Nachbar seine Maschine. Die haben viele gekauft.
There's, I don't know if you can see that there.
Jetzt noch 2 Häuser und
This is just some of the surrounding area.
the town.
This is the sandbox for Ralph's daughter, Steffi. There is the car that Alex picked us up in and drove us around. Wunderbar. We wanted to get this little plaque on tape for you. It says Familie Schmid. We should all have one. Ja.
Oh.
There they are.
Ich bin noch sicher. Die musst du auch aufmachen. Nein, ich hab doch dir aufgemacht. Da war doch wohl noch offen. Du hast gesagt, das frische Sahne.
I'm taping our house. You would have no idea how beautiful everything is. This is 3 levels. And das is the, I guess you would say, the dining room. Das is very nice. And they have a patio. No cabinet. Das is the TV. On the couch. Yeah. This place is just wow. It's huge. It's Willie talking to Alex and Michelle and Nicole. Okay, that's all for now. What would you like to say about this, Michelle?
Unbelievable.
This is at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, mind you.
Das ist ein Träubeleskuchen.
Now wait, we've added another one. Wolfgang. Dave? Und Renate, did we get her before? Yeah. This is what we're expecting when we get home.
Das ist ein Träubeleskuchen, gell? Dass das der Oma sagen, der Woman. Women. Und das ist ein Heidelbeer. Bei uns im Wald pflückt man die Heidelbeer im Wald. Blueberries, ja.
Beeren, Heidelbeeren.
Und das ist ein Nusszopf.
Grandma.
Ja. Und das ist ein Stachelbeer.
Gooseberries.
Strawberries.
No,
Strawberries?
No, strawberries and gooseberries.
Okay, strawberries are not here.
Also in English it's good.
Okay, she finished.
Auch vom Ralf, die Tochter. Und das ist Nicole, die ist vom Herbert, die Tochter. Das muss ich auch noch machen,
Ich hab nichts gehört. Weißt du, jetzt wirst du aufgenommen, dann die Marie. Jetzt wirst du gefilmt und dann zeigen sie das in Amerika.
In Amerika kommt das jetzt im Fernsehen.
Ich will jetzt Warte mal, willst du daher oder willst du da hinter der Hand?
Weißt du, da guckt sie und denkt nichts anderes und dann versteht sie auch nicht.
Das ist ein Hörgerät. The blinds, the ear.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is it called?
Deaf.
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 Der Heike fragt noch, ob wem die gleichen.
Dann die Marie gleiche dir immer. Dann die Marie oder man die Sache. Weiß nicht.
Wo ist denn drin angucken?
Alle drei musst du angucken, alle drei.
Willis
grandma.
Yeah.
The
oldest.
Oh.
His grandfather.
Ja, genau.
And this is the old house where your grandpa
Geburtshaus.
was born. Yeah.
Okay.
This, and here is now this house. This is the sister to Willie.
Nur da habe ich euch so
Yeah.
alte Bilder.
Sita, also the sister, Willie, Agnes, Fred, also Loni, and her man, Liesel, and Harriet, und Linje. These also sisters and brothers from Willie.
So these are all
Nicole, das muss
all your
vielleicht
aunts and
extra
uncles.
machen.
Ja.
Hell und Dung, die nicht
Ja.
Da
aufpassen.
könnt ihr auch so ein Bild mitnehmen.
Nein.
Wollt ihr so ein Bild mitnehmen?
Sieht man nicht.
Nein.
Das haben sie doch.
Das ist fein.
Du siehst, das wäre nicht, ja, wäre nicht dumm.
Wow. And who's
Willie.
Oh.
mit Haaren, also mit Toupet.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like Wolfgang.
Ja.
Wolfgang.
Aha, ja. Michael auch ein bisschen.
Ja. Ja. Ja.
Wer ist das auf dem Wagen drauf? War das der Vater?
Der Opa.
Der. Nee, der.
Da war der Opa, Freund.
Unser Opa.
Ja.
Ja, our grandpa.
Oh, I'm so glad you have that. I was there thinking about. And